just been for the first ride on the 1955 Greenlaner Bullet since my little 50-mile tour of Llanrwyd, Abergwesin and Llyn Brianne Dam the other day, where it tried to bob itself by cracking the front mudguard there, and I had to bungee break off the remaining bit that was just flapping around a bit and bungee it on. And also on that ride, on some of the faster stretches, on the more open main road stretches anyway, and especially when I tried to and did manage to overtake a lorry, there was a bit of spluttering and stammering and a bit of a hesitation, sort of approaching, shall we say, nearly full throttle and nearly maximum revs, I suppose. It was stuttering and spluttering, and I thought, I wasn't quite sure whether it might be a timing issue or a mixture issue or plug issue or what, but it was fine at less demanding throttle openings, and we had a pleasurable ride. But today I took a ride on it. I removed this pillbox air filter that I fitted the other day that really looks great, I think, and I put the straight through inlet trumpet back on, and I've just been for a ride, and the spluttering has gone, and it's got far more get up and go, especially at the upper end of the rev range and the larger throttle openings. So I'm reluctant to put this back on, but I'm going to see what other options I might have, because I really would like an air filter of some sort on it. And it's a shame because this one looks great, but if it's going to restrict and strangle the engine, then it's a no from me. And actually, what I meant to do before I started filming but didn't, what I'll do now, if I've got the spanner handy, let's see if I have. Yes, I have. We'll get the spark plug out and have a look at it, because it was running the spark plug pretty black, which is another indication of a rich mixture. And I just wonder if maybe, it's still quite hot actually this, if maybe we'll be looking at a lighter shade on the spark plug now after removing that air filter. So it was jet black before. Let's see what we've got now. Ah, well, it's lightened up a bit. Ow, and it's hot. Right, we have got, let's see, as you can see, I've got one of my favoured protruded nose electrode spark plugs. We've still got black around the sort of perimeter, the circumference, but nearer the tip of the electrode it's sort of a dark brown. So we're still on the rich side of ideal, even with a straight through intake. So no doubt that must have been compounded by this, and it was making it over rich, especially at large throttle openings. Now I could possibly look at lowering the needle in the slide and putting the air filter back on, but I would rather keep the performance if I can, and I might even consider weakening it off a little bit from what we've got at the moment. Although, let's say that's certainly looking like quite a largest sort of step in the right direction from what I had before, which unfortunately I haven't been able to share. So the air cleaner is the answer to the misfiring mystery, and I'm going to try and do something about my front mudguard situation, because it's certainly not going to be getting into the bobber scene around here. So I've got a little bit to do, but overall it's an easy explanation, that one, the misfiring and the black spark plug. So I found the answers, now I better crack on with the work. Well, here we are with the 1955 Greenlaner again, and that was a worthwhile bit of work that I've done on it, I think. Now got another aluminium front mudguard on it, which came, I believe, if I remember, from a BSA ZB32 Gold Star I worked on years ago, where the owner, strangely enough, wanted to fit a new mudguard. I don't see a lot wrong with this one, but he didn't want it, and it was on the shelf, and it fits. It wasn't too difficult to get it to fit either. I had to just modify some stays a little, and just a bit of cutting on, cut off one end of each of two stays and re-drill a hole. I think that was about it really, and everything else I had to hand just worked and fitted. So we got a nice alloy mudguard on it again, instead of that silly bobbed look, and I've reverted to the straight through intake trumpet. And admittedly I wanted to fit this because I thought it looked great and it filled the space up nicely, and I thought that'll do a lovely job without hampering the performance at all. But you get up to 60 miles an hour and then open the throttle and it would just sort of splutter, and it really felt as if there was an ignition, a magneto problem, but proved it wasn't when I took this off and put this back on and tried it out, and it went north of 70 miles an hour with ease. So I'm not really a sort of form over function sort of guy. I'm more function over form really, so that'll be staying unless we're going to do some real filthy off-road stuff, and then I will put this back on. But I'm pretty happy with it now, and the next thing I'm going to do, we seem to have the leaks under control and everything, is take it to the filling station once more and brim the tank again, ready for next time out.